Hey guys, Arena Stories here, and today I'll be showing you how you can beat every class as a sub-spec rogue in Mr. Pandaria. So first off guys, we have warriors. The first thing we're going to be doing is popping premeditation into slice and dice. Now the reason why we do this guys is to start building up energy, and Mr. Pandaria, you do gain 8 energy every 2 seconds when you do have slice and dice up. So we're going to be coming in here guys, we're going to be using shadow blades into a cheap shot into a hemorrhage. Now the reason why we use hemorrhage guys is to gain 35% additional damage with our passive ability sanguinary veins, and we are going to start pumping them down with backstabs. And I also want you guys to notice something extremely important: we are not using shadow dance. Now the reason why we're not using shadow dance in the opener is due to the fact that he may trinket and go into a wall. If he does that guys, it is going to be a complete waste if we use our full-on burst for nothing. So we are going to be using shadow blades. We continuously pump them down with backstabs into a full kidney shot here, relentlessly pumping them down with backstabs. As you guys can see here, you do not have to use shadow dance in order to get him down to 30% HP. And the millisecond he is about to come out of kidney shot guys, I want you to pay attention closely as to what I do here. We instantly pop combat readiness into recuperate. Now why do we do that guys? It is due to the fact that he will most likely either fear us or go for a full stun, and we do not want to use our trinket within the few seconds of the fight, since we are going to need it later, since warriors have 2 stuns and a fear. So we are going to be setting the stun, we come out of it, we are continuously going to be pumping him down with damage, pop an evasion here guys. He does use his second stun here, which is amazing since we already built up our physical reduction damage with combat readiness. Pop another slice and dice in order to regenerate energy once again. Please always do have slice and dice and recuperation up guys. This is extremely important. The millisecond you run out of slice and dice, you are going to lose the fight. He goes in for a charge and then he goes in for a fear guys. Now since he used everything all at once trying to gain our trinket, we are completely going to sit this since we have 50% physical damage reduction here, and we are going to take this opportunity, just go for a blind guys and start recuperating. We're going to go for a marked of death here, into a recuperate, into a cheap shot here, into a hemorrhage, keep up those bleeds guys, into a slice and dice, into a shadow dance guys, into 2 ambushes. He does stun us here guys. Now this is the time to use our trinket. We are going to pop our trinket here, go for a full kidney shot guys, continuously pumping down with ambushes, and he will go down here guys. Now I'll be showing you guys another example here, and yes, I will be showing you multiple examples versus each class with different scenarios so you guys are prepared. Now I'm going to be showing you guys another example here, but I am going to be popping shadow dance and going for a full-on burst, and I'll be showing you guys as to why you don't really want to do that, since the warrior will most likely trinket that and just CC you. So as usual guys, we're going for a premeditation into a slice and dice, into a cheap shot, we go for a bleed, into a shadow dance, and he immediately fears us guys. Now since he's done that, we have absolutely no option but to trinket that. Since our burst is completely up, we do not want to waste this. We go for a second cheap shot here guys, continuously pumping down with damage, go for an eviscerate, go for another ambush, go for combat readiness, into recuperation, because he will CC us at some point, and we do want to get our defensives up quite early before he does that, so we are not pressured. He does pop his wall guys, as expected. He goes for a blade storm, we gain some distance, pop an evasion, pop slash and dice, keep pumping it down with hemorrhage damage, try to regain control of the situation. We go for a disarm here, trying to buy some time so we regenerate our energy guys. We are not trying to do damage here, we are just trying to build up our mechanics in order to survive and kill him in the next go. He does use parry guys. In that case, we are going to completely blind him here guys, since he did use his trinket on the opener, which is amazing. We use preparation here, go for restuff, go for a sap there, go for a cheap shot here guys, into a hemorrhage, keep pumping him down with backstab damage, into a full kidney shot, relentlessly pumping him down with backstab damage again guys. He does use disarm on us, we use marked for death defensively here and use it for slash and dust since our slash and dust is running out. Keep on pumping it down with hemorrhage damage. He does go in for a charge here, we still have evasion up guys, it's completely fine. We go for a smoke bomb there in case he does try to charge us once again. Now at this point guys, we are basically just waiting for our stun TRs to come out to regain control once again. We continuously just pumping down with hemorrhages and backstabs here. We instantly vanish premeditation into a cheap shot, continuously pumping it down with the backstabs, use our trinket into a full kidney shot, into a shadow dance, and he will go down here guys. I'll be showing you guys a third example here. So once again, premeditation into slice and dice. You guys can pay attention in the bottom right corner to see what I'm actually pressing here. We go for a cheap shot, into a trinket, into a shadow dance. Now the reason why we actually didn't go for shadow blades guys is because I did have a 19-second CD on it, and if you guys do have a CD on it, I would recommend just opening a shadow dance and pumping down your target. So we continuously pump him down with damage here. You guys can see when I'm pressing in the bottom right corner. He will trinket that, of course. We have to trinket that as well, guys, in order to respond. Come back in, go for a full kidney shot there, continuously pumping down with backstab damage. As I've mentioned before, guys, the millisecond he's about to come out of that kidney shot, pop combat readiness into recuperate to start building up your physical damage reduction and healing. He does free us here, guys. Absolutely fine. We have our defensives up, so we don't have to stress. We're continuously going to be pumping him down with hemorrhage. He does pop parry, which is huge. Again, guys, he does not have his trinket. He could actually just blind him here, but since we do have our defensives up, I would not waste our blind here. We just try to get behind him, keep on using those backstabs. Again, no stress. We have our defensives up, guys. Pop slice and dice. Always have slice and dice up, guys. It is extremely important. He does jump, goes in for a charge. Again, completely fine. We're just waiting for those stun DRs to come off, guys. That Shadow Blades has come back. We are going to be popping Shadow Blades into an Eviscerate, into Marked for Death, into another Eviscerate there. At this point, it is pretty much GG, guys. He goes in for a Disarm. We still have our blind. We still do have everything. And I was being a little bit of an asshole here, if I'm being honest. I was going for a Hearthstone. Do not do that, guys. I go for a cheap shot here, and it is pretty much all over, guys. Now, the next example is going to be Monks. Now, the first thing we are going to want to do, guys, is come in and try not to sap our target, guys, unless he does have his AoE up. As you can see here, he just used his AoE. Now, the reason why I wouldn't recommend going in for a sap, guys, is because monks do have two ways of getting out of your stuns. So they have their trinket, and they also do have their ability in order to get out of your stun. And if they do happen to trinket on the opener or use their ability to get out of the stun, I would highly recommend just going for a gouge and then sprinting away in order to get their first mechanic of CC removal. Due to the fact of him using his AoE right now, we do not want to risk coming in and breaking stealth, so we are going to go in for a sap here and just wait for that AoE to come off. It does come off as usual, guys. Premeditation into slice and dice, go for a cheap shot here, into Shadow Blades, into a trinket. We have to go for Rupture here. He does trinket that, guys. If the target is not sapped, guys, you can actually just go for a full gouge and sprint away, but since he does have a DR on sap, we cannot gouge. He will, of course, trinket that, guys. He will go for a stun. We have to trinket that stun, guys. Go instantly for a blind there, since he was getting ready to burst. At this point, we just have to completely reset. We did lose Shadow Blades, but again, this is why we do not want to use Shadow Dance in order not to lose both of our bursts. We just sprint away here, just waiting for the stun DRs to come off. Again, guys, we are in control here. We're playing comfortably. You do not have to rush in. Now, again, I tried to come in and go for a cheap shot, but sadly, he does use his AoE once again. Pop Premeditation into Slice and Dice. Go for a cheap shot there, guys. Go for a Shadow Dance. He will finally use his second ability to get out of the stun. In that case, we have to go in for a full kidney shot there, continuously popping it down with damage. We have to pop Combat Readiness, guys. Go for Recuperation to start building up our defensives. At this point, we pretty much have him where we want him, guys. Both of his stun removals are completely off. We just have to survive and just wait for those DRs to come off. Continuously just pumping him down with hemorrhage damage. Do not let up, guys. Do not let him breathe. And at this point, we just want to get away here. So we're actually just going to go for a Vanish. And yes, you have to be extremely patient when you are fighting a Windwalker monk, guys, since they do have multiple abilities to survive. So we're going to go for a sap there, guys. Come in with a full kidney shot here. Use our trinket into a hemorrhage. Continuously pumping out with backstab damage here. Use recuperation once again. He is down to 40% HP here. He does use Karma on us, guys. Absolutely fine. We are just going to sprint away here. It's absolutely fine, guys. We use Cloaks of Shadows to remove the incoming damage from Karma. He's trying to recover here. Absolutely fine. Re-stealth. Now we pretty much have the win. We have our Shadow Dance. Stun DRs have come off, but we do not want him to really heal, guys. So we're going to be coming in here with a Growth into an evasion here. He's trying to get away. We still do have Vanish in case we do need it. Continuously just pumping down with hemorrhage damage, just building up those combo points, guys. Again, that's all we need. We go for a full kidney shot into a Shadow Dance, to ambushes, into an Eviscerate, into another ambush, and he will go down there, guys. I'll be showing you guys another example here. So once again, we're going to be coming in here, guys. Go for Shadow Blades into a cheap shot. Go for a bleed here, continuously pumping down with backstabs. Go for a kidney shot. We get it down to 40% HP. He does not remove any of our stuns, which is a pretty risky move, but it is also a smart move because that means we have just wasted our burst and he could potentially get away. But it is completely worth it on our side, guys. We pump him down to 20% HP here. Very risky. We go for a full blind there, trying to pressure him into using his trinket, guys. Now, if he does not use his trinket, you can actually just go for a Growth and stuns and try to finish him off. We're actually just going to go for a sap there. This monk is being extremely greedy, guys, again, which is really risky by him, but it could pay off. We're just waiting for the stun DRs. I am standing in front of him, as you can see here, guys, because I am trying to tempt him into using his trinket and try to stun us. Now, if he does do that, guys, we can just trinket his stun, vanish, use Garrote, go for a cheap shot, and kill him. I am trying to tempt him to use his trinket because he is being extremely greedy. We just go for a cheap shot. He immediately uses karma, guys. We just vanish here, use Ghost of Shadows. We are just waiting for a karma to come off. We go for a Garrote here, into a hemorrhage, into a full kidney shot there. Continuously just pump him down with damage. He finally does use his stun on us, guys. We use our trinket into recuperation, into combat readiness. He will use Fist of Fury. Again, completely fine, guys. We do have our defenses up. He does not have karma, but he can still remove one of our stuns. We do have to be wary of that. We continuously pump him down with backstab damage. We still do have preparation. We still do have disarm. I'm going to be using Shadow Dance here. He does use his final ability to get out of that stun, and he will go down there, guys. We're showing you guys one final example here. So we're going to be coming in, as usual, premeditation, into Slice and Dice, into a cheap shot, into a hemorrhage, into 2 backstabs here, into a full kidney shot, trying to pressure him into using something. I am actually not using Shadow Blades here because I did assume he was going to be using his trinket or his CC removal. Now he was down to 30% HP. Once that happens, guys, we're just going to go for a blind here, trying to regain control. Again, this monk is playing a risky game. He's trying to hold his trinket and CC removal as long as he can. Again, which is a good thing, but also a very risky thing because it can get him killed. Now, in this example, guys, I just wanted to note that I did not have Vanish, I did not have Preparation, and I had just dueled someone recently, but I just wanted to show you guys it is still winnable even if you do have CDs. So we're just resapping him, go for a cheap shot here once again. He finally does trinket. We gain some distance here, guys. We try to go for a gouge. He does dodge that, unfortunately. We go for a kidney shot there. We are just running away here, guys. We are just waiting for the stun DRs to come off. We are trying to get a reset as much as we can. We do finally get that reset. At this point, again, as I've stated, we do not have a lot of CDs with us since we started at a disadvantage. So we are just waiting for the stun DRs to come off and just playing patiently. We go for another sap, premeditation, into Slice and Dice, cheap shot here, guys. Continuously pump it down with backstab damage into a kidney shot. He does finally remove the second stun. He does use karma on us. We still do have Vanish, and we still do have Cloaks of Shadows. We do use them in order to get away. At this point, we need to have a third go, guys. Again, you do have to be patient when you are fighting a Windwalker monk. You have to break them down before we can kill them, guys. I still do not have anything with me. Shadow Dance is coming up in 36 seconds. Now, you could potentially just wait for Shadow Dance, but I did not want to wait that long, guys. So we're going to come in here with a cheap shot, into a hemorrhage, continuously pumping down with backstabs, of course, into a kidney shot there. We get him down to about 40% HP. We pop an evasion, into combat readiness, into a recuperate, since he will most likely try to stun us. Continuously just pump him down with backstab damage. He's trying to gain distance. We cannot let up, guys. We do have him down pretty low. He does use Fist of Fury on us. We do not trinket this, guys, because we have our defenses up. Continuously just pump him down with hemorrhage damage. He goes in for a disarm. We use Fan of Knives in order to build up combo points. We are just waiting for that stun DR, guys, to come off. We finally go for a Shadow Dance here into a cheap shot. Continuously pump him down. We use our trinket. Unfortunately, it does not pay off. He does use 2 stuns on us, but it is too late, and he will go down here, guys. Now, I'll actually be showing you guys one final example here. So, as usual, we're going to be coming in here, guys, go for a sap, because he does have his AoE up, into a Shadow Blades, into a trinket, into a hemorrhage. He does trinket that, guys. He goes for a disarm here, which is actually amazing for us. All we have to do is try to go for a reset. Unfortunately, he does try to follow us. We do not want to waste Vanish that early. We pop an evasion here, continuously pump him down with hemorrhages. Just building up that damage and building up those combo points, guys. Get him down to 30% HP. He's playing a very risky game. We go for a kidney shot there, guys. He does use his second stun removal, goes for a karma. Now, we can pretty much just blind here, guys, wait it off, and just reopen once again. Again, when it comes down to monk, guys, you really have to be patient with them and just break them down before you kill them. We go for a 5 combo point, Slice and Dice into a cheap shot here, into a hemorrhage, pop Shadow Dance, and it is pretty much all over, guys, and he will go down there. Now, the next example is going to be Unholy Decays. Now, the first thing we are going to be doing, guys, is of course sapping our target, regaining control, go for a premeditation. You can look down in the right bottom corner, guys, to see what I'm doing. Into a Slice and Dice, into a cheap shot, into a Shadow Blades, continuously popping down with damage. Again, we do not pop Shadow Dance in order to save our first burst, since they do have their defensives. Let's go for a stun. We have to trinket that, guy, since we have Shadow Dance up and we want to utilize it as much as we can. We go for an evasion there, go for a full kidney shot. He will remove that, guys. We continuously just pump him down with damage. He's going to pop Shell in order to eat our shadow damage. Absolutely fine, guys. We are just breaking him down as much as we can. He's being extremely greedy here, guys. We go for a Vanish. into a Shadow Dance. We start blading him, go for a Garrote to silence him, continuously just pump him down with ambushes, into an Eviscerate, and he will go down there, guys. I'll be showing you guys another example here. Go for a Sap. He nearly got us there, guys, but it's absolutely fine. We are just waiting for that AoE to come off. Playing patiently here. Again, guys, there's absolutely no rush. As a rogue, you have the first opener. Go for a second Sap. Premeditation into a Slice and Dice. Cheap Shot into a Shadow Blades, into a Trinket, into a Bleed. Continuously pump him down with backstab. He will trinket that, of course, guys. Continuously pump him down with hemorrhage damage. Go for recuperation into a disarm to avoid him from healing. Keep on pumping him down with damage here, guys. We still have Shadow Blades up. We want to utilize that. Go for an Eviscerate. He will try to heal up here. We instantly go for a Vanish there. Come back with a Garrote. Waiting for those stun DRs to come off so we can stun him later on. Continuously just pumping down with damage. We still have a lot of our abilities readily available. We go for a Shadow Dance into an Evasion, and he will go down here, guys. I'll be showing guys another example here. As usual, go for a Sap, guys, into a Premeditation, into a Slice and Dice, into a Cheap Shot. But this time we are actually going to go for a full-on burst here, guys. Again, I would only recommend this if you're going to be extremely greedy and try to kill him on the opener, which I do not highly recommend since they still do have their defenses. But again, I want to show you guys what can happen if you do use your full abilities on the opener. So he will trinket that. We go for a Kidney Shot. He does trinket the Kidney Shot. We go for a Rupture. We go for a Garrote. Continuously just pumping him down with damage here, guys. Instantly just go for a Vanish there. Pop Recuperation in order to start recovering. Go for an Ambush there. Go for a Disarm to avoid them from healing. But unfortunately, it does get parried. We continuously just pumping down with Hemorrhage here. Does use a Shell. Gain some distance. We do not have preparation, unfortunately. We have to gain some distance here, guys. Start regaining energy as fast as we can. And as you guys can see here, one mistake that I do is that I do not have Slice and Dice up, which is horrible. And I am not building up my energy. This is one huge mistake I made in the fight, guys. And again, distance here, we have to pop Combat Readiness to eat some of the damage. We finally do get Slice and Dice up, guys. We have Marked for Death. We are going to be using that for a full Kidney Shot here. Continuously pumping down with damage. And he will go down here, guys. Now, the next example is actually going to be Warlocks. So we're going to be coming in here, guys. Go for a Sap. Now, one very important thing I want you guys to notice. He does have a red buff on him, guys, that is ticking away. That is a fear. That is a mechanic in which once you open on the Warlock, you do get instantly feared, guys. Now, unfortunately, when this does happen, guys, we have to play in an extremely smart way here. We have to pop Cloaks of Shadows in order for that to go away. Yes, it is a risky play here, guys, but it is quite necessary. We go for a Garrote here, which he does not expect. The reason why we do that is for him not to use Teleport, so he does not get away, and we can continuously pump him down with damage. He will trinket that Silence, guys, and try to get away. We instantly go for a Cheap Shot here, continuously just pump him down with damage. Go for a full Kidney Shot there, guys. We instantly just go for, and at that point we have to go for a Vanish, guys. Luckily for us, we do get feared once we do Vanish. Absolutely fine. He is trying to recover here. We come back in, wait for those DRs to come off, guys. Go for a Garrote. We do get feared. He does use Death Coil on us. Absolutely fine, guys. We have Recuperation up, so it's absolutely fine. Continuously just pumping down with damage here, guys. Keep on going for Shadow Blades and Hemorrhages. Go for an Eviscerate. Just keep on pumping it down with damage. Now, with Affliction in Mr. Pandaria, guys, the ticks actually don't hurt as bad when you do have Recuperation up, which is pretty awesome, but you do not want to get feared, guys. The reason why Warlocks win against Rogues is due to them having a crazy fear mechanic. And once you guys get feared, there is no breaking that fear, guys. You're going to be feared for about 25 seconds, having those thoughts on you, and that is how you're going to die. So the goal here, guys, is not to get feared. Continuously pump them down with Hemorrhage damage here. Go for a full Kidney Shot there, guys. Continuously pump them down with Backstab damage. We do get feared here. Finally, guys, as you can see, the fear is quite long. He's applying his full dots on us. We come back in. As you can see, once you get feared, it is pretty bad. We go for a kick into Hemorrhages. We do get feared once again, guys. As you can see, the fears don't break. We do have Cloaks of Shadows ready. We come back in. We are not going to use Cloaks of Shadows just yet, guys, because we do want to get to him and start bursting down. We go for a blind there. We still have preparation up. Now we use Cloaks of Shadows into a Garrote, continuously pumping down with damage with our Shadow Dance. Go for a Cheap Shot into an Eviscerate, and he will go down here, guys. I'll be showing you guys another example here. Again, as you can just see, he just applied that red buff on him. Once he does that, we have to use Cloaks of Shadows in order to avoid that damage. So we are going to be coming in here, guys. Instantly pop Cloaks of Shadows, go for Shadow Blades, continuously pump him down with damage, go for a full Kidney Shot there. We're going to go for a Shadow Dance. He now does trinket the Kidney Shot, guys, which is absolutely fine. We go for a Silence here, continuously just pumping it down with damage. We do get stunned, absolutely fine. He has to go for a Fear there, guys, to gain control, but it is pretty much too late for him, guys. He did trinket quite late. We have to go for a Vanish here. He keeps on using Fear. We vanish this. sprint in, go for a recuperate, into a mark of death, into a defensive slice and dice, guys. Again, as I've mentioned before, guys, you have to have slice and dice and recuperation up at all times. Please do not use mark for death for damage if you do not have both of these up, guys. This is extremely important. He tries to get away. We have dots on us, absolutely fine. We continuously just pumping down with hemorrhage. He will use his horrified ability on us, guys. Again, once I've stated before, whenever he does have that red buff up, he will CC us. We have to come back in here, guys, playing patient here, pop an evasion for the pet. Keep on pumping it down with backstab damage, trying to regain control. Keep on pumping it down with backstab, guys. Go for a bleed there, into a vanish, into a garrote. We will go for another fear here, guys. As I've said before, their fears do not break in Mr. Pandaria, guys, and that's what makes them deadly here. We have to go for a blind, regaining control. We do not have recuperate up, which is pretty bad. We go for a shadow dance, and it is pretty much all over, guys. I'll be showing you guys one final example here. As you can see, he still does have that buff up. We are going to come in, go for a sap, premeditation into slice and dice. Now I'll be showing you guys what happens if you do not pop closer shadows. I am deliberately not going to be popping this. Go for a cheap shot into shadow blades. We have to trinket that, guys. Go for a cheap shot there, potentially just pumping down with damage. Now we use closer shadows because we have our burst up. It is best to use closer shadows, guys, on the opener, so you do not waste trinket there. Again, I'm showing you guys this educational purposes. We continuously just pump him down with damage by using shadow dance, get him down to about 60% HP. We instantly just go for a vanish, guys. Go for another slash and test. He did pop his defenses up, so he's quite tanky. We are going to stop that. Go for a sap there. He's trying to resummon his Hellstone. We have to stop that. We have to go for a stun. We do get horrified, guys. We have to try to come back in. Again, as I stated before, guys, the only way these guys win is by using fears on us. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. We go for a vanish into a garrote, continuously pumping down with damage. We get feared once again, guys. As you can see, they have multiple fears, and this is how they actually kill you in the game. We sprint, try to get back to them. We get feared once again. Absolutely fine though, guys. We just have to regain control. We go for a full kidney shot there. We use a recuperate into mark for death, into a defensive slice and dice. Continuously just pump it down with damage, guys. He does use teleportation to get away. We actually blind the pet here, guys. We gain distance. We're trying to get a re-stealth here if we can. We use a smoke bomb. We have to use cloaks of shadows here, guys. I was trying to save it, but we cannot let up here. We are just trying to recuperate as much as we can, waiting for our HP to regenerate and for those stun DRs to come off. Now that we did wait for those stun DRs to come off and we did recuperate our HP, we're going to go for a sap there, guys. He still does have his red buff up, which is pretty bad. I can actually use that every 30 seconds. We go for a resap there, going for a garrote. We do get feared. We have to come back in here, guys. Use our sprint. He does horrify us once again. We have to trinket this, guys. Go for a full kidney shot there, into a shadow dance, continuously pumping down with damage, into eviscerates, into ambushes. You can see in the bottom right corner what I'm doing, guys. We have to pop closer shadows immediately here. He does use his defensives, absolutely fine. We just have to keep up our recuperation and slice and dice. We are sprinting to him, guys. Cannot let him fear us. We have to kick that. He's trying to get a fear here. We do kick that. Keep on pumping it down with hemorrhages, into a full kidney shot there, into a recuperate, into a vanish, guys, into a garrote to silence him. He most likely will fear us soon in order to regain control. We do get feared. He does apply every dot on us, but it is pretty much too late here, guys. He did fear us quite late, and we did get a really good opener. He's trying to get away. We sprint to him, guys. We come back in. He uses another fear here, guys. It is insane the amount of fears they have in the game. His fears are completely DR'd out. We go for a blind there. We go for a shadow dance, and he will go down here, guys. Now, the next example, guys, is going to be shamans. Now, the first spec is going to be enhancement shaman. So, again, as usual, guys, we come in here, guys, go for premeditation into a slice and dice. We try to go for a cheap shot here. Now, unfortunately for me, guys, I do get horrible RNG here. He does get me out, and as you can see, I do not have vanish. I do not have preparation in this scenario. I don't really have much to get out of the situation. He tries to gain distance here. I instantly pop a smoke bomb here, guys. We do not want to use closer shadows this early in case we do need to get away later on. We start breaking down his totems. We go for marked for death into a defensive recuperate. He does summon his pet. We have to gain distance here, guys, since we did not have the best opener. We do not have vanish. We do not have preparation. So we have to play extremely defensively here. We gain a re-stealth. He just tried to chase us. He summons his pets. We have to go in now, guys. Use shiv in order to slow him down. Use hemorrhage into a defensive evasion here. Keep on popping it down with hemorrhage damage. Just building up those combo points, guys. Go for a slash nest. Go for a cheap shot there, guys. Start popping him down with damage here. Again, I would not recommend opening up with Shadow Dance when you do have low energy, but I did not really have a choice here, guys. He was going for a burst, so we did use it defensively there. We have to go for a full kidney shot. He will not trinket that, guys. We pop combat readiness into backstabs. Again, we still do have vanish. We still do have cloaks of shadows. in case we need it. We are just trying to get him to use every CD before we reset. We go for a blind there, guys, hoping he does trinket. He does not trinket. We have to gain distance here, guys. Once again, we have to go for a re-stealth here, playing very defensively. Now we do have vanish, we do have shadow blades up, we have shadow dance coming back in 20 seconds. We go for a sap there, guys, start building up our energy and our HP here. We go for a moth of death into a defensive slice and dice. Again, guys, he still does have his trinket. We pop deep shot into a shadow blades, continuously pumping down with damage here. We go for a full kidney shot. He's trying to sit this as much as he can, guys, which is a horrible decision. He goes for ascendance. We go for a shadow dance, and he will go down here, guys. Now I'll be showing you guys another example for enhancement shamans. As usual, guys, we want to pop premeditation into a cheap shot here, guys. Use our trinket into shadow blades. We do not want to instantly use shadow dance, guys, for his defensives. We start popping it down with damage. We want to pop shadow blades into a cheap shot. We do use shadow dance here, guys, in order to pump him down with damage. We get him down to about 30% HP. We pop all our defensives, guys, our closer shadows, our evasion here to pump him down with damage and add as much pressure as we can. We continuously just pump him down with backstabs. We go for a blind there, guys, down to 30% HP to see if he does trinket that. Go for a garrote there, guys. Preparation here, continuously pumping down with hemorrhages and backstabs. He will use his polymorph on us. I do not instantly trinket that, guys, because I am waiting to see if he does go for a heal so we can kick that. We do get stunned. We have to trinket at this point, guys, because he will damage us. Continuously pumping down with damage here, and he will go down here, guys. We're showing you guys another example here. We go for sap, premeditation, into slice and dance as always. Go for a cheap shot there, into a shadow blades, into a bleed. Continuously just pumping down with damage here, guys, into a kidney shot. We do not use shadow dance just yet, guys. Continuously pumping down with backstab dance. We have him down to 30% HP. He does summon his wolves. Now, wolves can actually heal him quite a lot, guys. We have to regain control of the situation. He does use polymorph on us. We have to trinket that, go instantly for a blind, guys. Now, the reason why I went for a blind is because he summoned his wolves, and his wolves can actually heal a lot here, guys. Just have to wait for the stun deals to come off. Go for a resap, premeditation into a slice and dice. We're actually going to go for a garrote here, guys, to avoid any healing, into a disarm here. Continuously pumping down with hemorrhages and backstab damage. Go for a full kidney shot there, guys. He will finally trinket. We have to keep on pumping it down with damage, guys. His wolves are gone, which is pretty good, but again, these guys can be pretty tanky, especially when a sub-rogue does not have his defenses up. We have to go for a vanish there, guys. Come back in, he tries to go for a heal. We have to cheap shot that. Use an eviscerate. We do get stunned, unfortunately, here, guys. As you can see, the amount of damage he can do to us within a few seconds is insane. We have to come back in, pump him down with hemorrhage damage as much as we can. Also, I just wanted to state that I did not have preparation here. If I did, I would have used disarm into an evasion, but we are going to play with what we have. We continuously pump him down with hemorrhages as usual. Go for a kidney shot there. Go for a shadow dance here, guys. In distance here, again, if I did have preparation, guys, I would have vanished in order to regain control. He does his polymorph on us, which is a pretty bad situation. We try to gain max distance here. We go for a smoke bomb and try to gain a restealth here. Unfortunately, we can't. We are just attacking the pet to build up some combo points. We do use slice and dice defensively here. We try to come back in. Still don't have preparation, guys, which is not the best. We have to come back in here, go for hemorrhage, disarm him there, continuously pop him down with hemorrhage damage as much as we can. We have to go for a closer shadows to avoid the stun from his totem. Now at this point, guys, we do not have enough mitigation. We have to get away here, come back in, go for a full kidney shot there, pop him down with backstabs as much as we can, into a mark of death, into an eviscerate there. We finally do get preparation, guys. Again, guys, just wanted to state this is supposed to be much easier if I did have preparation early. We do get it quite late here, guys. Absolutely fine though. We use a stun there and he will go down. Now I'll be showing you an example with a elemental shaman. We're gonna go for a sap there, guys. Premeditation into a slice and dice, into a cheap shot, into a shadow blades. We continuously pump him down with damage here. We do not use shadow dance this early, guys. He does go for a polymorph. We continuously just pump him down with damage here, guys. We did not go for a kidney shot. Now the reason why we didn't go for a kidney shot, guys, is due to the fact of him being an elemental shaman, and we can just pump him down with damage, and we can actually avoid his cast abilities by kicking him, gouging him, and just stopping him completely. We go for a vanish there, garrote. Continuously just pump him down with damage here, guys. Go for a shadow dance. Keep on pumping down damage. Go for another garrote there. We go for a full kidney shot there. He will trinket that. We actually go for a kick there now. He tries to go for another damaging ability. We just go for blind. Again, guys, as a sub-rogue, you can just stop these guys relentlessly. We're just waiting for the stun deals to come off. We vanish. Go for another garrote there. We are just trying to find a window to go for a full stun to kill him. Continuously just pumping down damage. He tries to cast on us once again. We just kick that. He tries to cast on us another time. We just go for a full couch there, guys. Again, as a sub-rogue, it is pretty easy versus these guys. We go for a full kidney shot here. Pump him down with damage. And he does go for a polymorph there, guys. absolutely fine. He does push us away. He does use instant lava blast on us, absolutely fine guys. We have closer shadows coming back quite soon. Keep on pumping it down with damage. We will get stunned here guys, absolutely fine. Go for a full kidney shot there, and it is pretty much GG guys. I'll be showing you guys another example here. Go for a sap on our target, go for a cheap shot into a bleed, and we finally go for a kidney shot there guys into a shadow dance, pumping him down with as much damage as we can. We pop closer shadows offensively here guys, continuously just pumping him down with damage here. Go for a full blind there, go for a sap, just waiting those stun DRs to come off. Go for a full garrote there, he will trinket that. Go for a full garrote there, go for a kidney shot, he will trinket that. Continuously just pumping down with damage. Go for a kick there, he tries to heal, we just go for a vanish there. Go for another cheap shot, continuously just pumping down with damage here guys. He tries to go for a hex. We do not have our trinket in this fight guys, unfortunately. If I did, I would have trinketed that. We were playing at a bit of a disadvantage. We do come out of the hex, continuously pumping down with damage. We do get stunned here. I will trinket the stun. We're going to go for a shadow blades into a shadow dance, continuously pumping down with damage. We do have closer shadows going back in. Go for a silence if the bleeds. Continuously just pumping down with damage here guys. He's trying to go for a heal there. We're going to go for a full gouge, and it is pretty much all over guys. I'll be showing you guys another example here with an elemental shaman. We go for a cheap shot, shadow blades, try to take him down here guys. Go for a full kidney shot there, continuously pumping it out with backstabs as usual into a eviscerate. He's down to 50% HP. We go for a shadow dance into a garrote, continuously pumping down with damage into backstabs. He's trying to fake cast us here guys. Please do not get tricked. We instantly just go for a blind there guys, vanish, regain control, come back in, go for a cheap shot. Do not let him heal guys, not for even a second. He tries to push us away, trying to regain control. We have recuperate up and slash and dash up as always guys, please keep those up. He tries to damage us, we go for a kick there, absolutely fine. He does use ascendance, trying to recover here guys. We have to vanish in order to stop that. Go for a garrote, continuously pumping down with backstab damage here as much as we can. He tries to go for a lava blast. We just have to keep on pumping it out with damage guys. We cannot allow him to recover, since if he does try to recover guys, we do not have much to kill him later on. We go for an eviscerate. He is healing as much as he can here. We do get polymorph. We have to trinket that guys. Continuously pump it down with damage as much as we can. We go for a final shadow dance here. Go for a garrote. Continuously pumping down with ambushes here. He's trying to heal once again, trying to fake cast us, but it is too late guys, and he will go down here. Now the next example is actually going to be Shadow Priest. Now when it does come to Shadow Priest guys, it is quite easy. There's really nothing to it. When it comes to a 1v1 versus a rogue, there's really nothing much they can do guys, so there's actually no stress. We go for a premeditation into a slice and dice, into shadow blade, into a stun, into a trinket, into a bleed, into a continuous pump of backstabs, into a kidney shot there guys. He's trying to hold the trinket as much as he can. We immediately use closer shadows here guys, in order to avoid the fears. As you can see here, he did put down his fear pet, which he did not expect us to closer shadows. We continuously just pump him down with damage here guys, and we go for vanish into an ambush, and it is pretty much over. I'll be showing you guys another example here. We're going to be coming back in, sap, premeditation, into slice and dice as usual. We start pumping him down with damage guys as much as we can. He does use disperse quite early, which is a smart move. We do get feared, we have to trinket that guys. Continuously pumping down with damage. His pet is trying to fear us. We do gain distance, unfortunately we are unlucky guys. The pet does get us. We try to come back in, go for a garrote there. Continuously pumping down with damage with our shadow dance. We go for a closer shadows here guys, in case he does try to CC us once again. We go for a full blind there into preparation. We just go for vanish here. Just go for a sap there guys, waiting for the stun DRs to come off. And it's pretty much GG at this point guys. There's really nothing much to it when you are facing a Shadow Priest here. He's gonna go for a fear on us, absolutely fine. There's really nothing much he can do here at this point guys. He does not have his defenses, he does not have his trinket anymore. We go for a smoke bomb. We kick that, and it's pretty much GG here guys. Now the next example is actually going to be mages. Now funny enough, I actually did happen to run into the rank 1 mage in EU. We're gonna go for a sap here guys, premeditation, into shadow blades, into a closer shadows guys, into a shadow dance here, pumping him down with a relentless amount of damage, trying to get as much as we can. He will use his ability to get back his full HP. He will trinket that guys. We will trinket his stun guys, continuously pumping it down with damage. He will use sprint, absolutely fine. We have to chase him down here guys. He will go for an ice block. We have to go for an early vanish there guys. He will come out of it. We go for a garrote, continuously just pumping him down with damage here guys. We are just going to blind that guys. He is going to frost over us. We have to blind that guys. We are going to wait and see if he does trinket that. If he does not, we do not have to use preparation. We do not have to get out of that stun, that freeze with a vanish. Unfortunately, he does trinket that, guys, so we have to use preparation into a vanish here. Come back in, go for a cheap shot. He will try to gain distance. He's trying to go for polymorph. We instantly have to use smoke bomb, guys. Go for a full kidney shot there, guys. Continuously pumping him down with damage. He uses sprint to get away. We have to use sprint to get to him, guys. He will go for a stun here. He's trying to burst us down. We still do have recuperation up. He tries to use his ability to try to freeze us. Now, this is absolutely fine, guys. He does have a dot on us. We continuously just pump him down with damage here. We have Cloaks of Shadows coming back up in 5 seconds. We continuously just pump him down with backstabs as usual. Tries to gain distance. I am quite low here. We pop Cloaks of Shadows and he will go down there, guys. Now, obviously, you are not going to be fighting the rank 1 mage, guys, in your normal fights. So this is supposed to be much easier. I'll be showing you guys another example here versus a mage. We're going to go for a sap there, guys. Premeditation. This time we're actually going to be open up with a cheap shot here to force his trinket. We actually do force that. He uses Dragon's Breath. We trinket the Dragon's Breath and continuously pump him down with damage. He's going to go for a full burst here, guys. We use Cloaks of Shadows offensively here. Continuously just pumping down damage. He will use Ice Block. We have to vanish this. We're going to go for a preparation there. We go for a sap, guys. Patiently waiting. Go for another sap there. Go for a garrote this time, guys. Continuously pumping down with damage here. He will go for another stun there. We go for a full blind, guys. He does use his Ice Block offensively. We go for a stun. Trying to kill us here. We go for a vanish there, guys. Full kidney shot. Continuously just pumping him down with damage. We do have to get Slash and Dash back up again, guys, in order to kill him. Go for an eviscerate there. Get another stun. Continuously just pumping him down with damage. With hemorrhages, we go for a defensive smoke bomb here, guys. We have Cloaks of Shadows coming back quite early. Go for a Shadow Dance into a garrote. Instantly popping Cloaks of Shadows since he does have Dragon's Breath ready. Continuously pumping him down with damage, guys. Sprint to his location. And it is pretty much GG, guys. I'll be showing you guys one final example here. Now, in this example, the worst possible thing happened, guys. We actually did come out from an AoE ability that he has. So at this point, we have to just get to him, guys. He will use his stun on us. Now, we cannot afford to trinket this on the first go, guys, because it was quite unfortunate. We have to sprint to him, use Cloaks of Shadows, try to regain control here, guys. Since he did blink away, we have to try and take this opportunity to try and recover here, guys. Again, this is not arena. If this was arena, I would have just ran in the corner. Unfortunately, there are no corners here, guys. We get max distance here. Re-stealth, go for a sap there, go for a recuperation. Now at this point, guys, again, as I've stated before, this is not arena. If this was arena, I would be using the pillars. Come back in, go for a garrote. We have to go for a vanish there, guys. Continuously pumping it down with damage. He will use a stun on us. At this point, we do have to trinket that stun, guys. He will blink away. We still do have preparation. It is absolutely fine. We go for full blind there. He will ice block that, guys. Have to respond to that with a preparation vanish. Come back in, go for another garrote. Continuously pumping down with damage. Into hemorrhages, into an eviscerate. He does not have anything to save himself, and it is pretty much all over, guys. Now, the next example is actually going to be rogues. Now, when it does come down to rogues, guys, the openers are very important, whoever opens on who, but it does not determine who actually wins the match. Even if you guys do get opened on, you can still win the game. I'll be showing you guys an example here where I deliberately come out on purpose and let the rogue open on me. So I go for a Fan of Knives. The rogue, of course, goes for a cheap shot. We immediately trinket that, guys. Instantly go for a cheap shot into a Shadow Dance. Into a Shadow Dance cheap shot. He will trinket that, guys. He will go for a full blind there. The playing field is pretty much evened out. He does not have his trinket, but so do we. But we still do have our blind, guys. So we are guaranteed one reset here in case anything goes wrong. So of course he will reopen again, guys. Start pumping us down with damage here. He will go for a Shadow Dance into a kidney shot there, which is absolutely fine, guys. We just go for blind. Go for a defensive marked for death into recuperation into Cloaks of Shadows. Now the reason why we go for Cloaks of Shadows, guys, is to get rid of reduced healing. To get rid of reduced healing if he was using wound poison. So we're going to open up here, guys. Go for a hemorrhage, go for Shadow Blades, into a Shadow Dance, continuously pumping it down with damage, into a full kidney shot there, into a smoke bomb in case he does decide to vanish. We go for a Slice and Dice there, into recuperation, into preparation. Now he does have a bleed on him, guys, and I try to gain distance here, thinking he may come back our way. Since he does have a bleed and he is going to AoE us, so I do gain max distance. Unfortunately for us, guys, he does go the other way, and he does manage to get a reset there. We just go for another AoE here, guys, trying to bait him out. Since neither of us have our trinkets, And I just wanted to show you guys what is possible even if you do not have your trinket ready. He goes for his burst here, guys. He goes for a shadow dance. Does open on us, guys. He tries to take us down. We instantly go for vanish. Cheap shot his position. Recuperation. Into marked for death. Into slice and dice. Now the reason why we do this, guys, is to build up our mechanics in case things go wrong. We instantly go for a shadow dance into another cheap shot there. Into a hemorrhage. Into a kidney shot. Into an ambush. Just trying to take him down here, guys. And he will go down there, guys. Now I'll be showing you guys another example here. But in this example, I actually happen to find the rogue. And we are going to get the first opener here. So as usual, guys, I'm going to open up with a premeditation, slice and dice, into shadow blades. We do not shadow dance, guys, in case he does decide to trinket. And of course, he does decide to trinket. He goes for a full blind there. Absolutely fine, guys. We still do have our trinket. We still do have blind. We are guaranteed a reset. He goes for a sap here, guys. We do see him out of stuff. We instantly just go for a blind. Now that he has lost his trinket, we are guaranteed one full burst opener, which is why I did mention earlier, please do not use shadow dance and just use shadow blades on the opener because he will most likely trinket. We go for a cheap shot into a hemorrhage, continuously pumping down with ambush damage with shadow dance into a kidney shot, into an eviscerate there. Now one mistake I did make here, guys, was that I did not fully commit to either going in on damage or fully commit on going in on defensives. Now what do I mean by that, guys? So once your second DR is up, guys, from your second cheap shot or kidney shot, you have to make a decision based on the outcome. And this specific outcome, what I could have done was going for another cheap shot into an eviscerate, or I could have gone for a recuperation into combat readiness. Now unfortunately for me, guys, I did neither here, which is not the best, but still a winnable situation. He does go in for a stun there, guys. Absolutely fine. He goes for a kidney shot there. We instantly just use evasion here into combat readiness, go for a shiv to slow him down. We go for a cheap shot there, apply those bleeds, and he will go down here, guys. So the next example is going to be for our Druid. So we're going to open up here, guys, cheap shot into a hemorrhage, continuously pumping down with backstab damage here, into a full kidney shot. He will use his defensives, and as you guys can see here, I do not have shadow dance, I do not have shadow blades, and I do not have preparation since we dueled and I was not prepared. So we continuously pumping down with damage here, guys. We pop recuperation into a defensive slice and dice here to build up our mechanics. He will go into cat form, trying to take us down. Again, guys, I had full CDs, no trinket, no vanish, no preparation, no shadow blades, and no dance, and no blind as well. If that was the case, I would have popped any of those by now. So he does get a full stun on us, which I would not normally sit, guys. We do go for a hemorrhage. He summons his pets on us. At this point, guys, we are just waiting for our cooldowns to come back. We just want to keep control as much as we can here. He's sitting in bear form, using regeneration, continuously just pumping it down with backstab damage as much as we can. He will gain a restealth. I do have my trinket ready. We instantly go for a blind there, guys. Gain max distance. He will trinket that. At this point, we can just go for a kidney shot into a shadow dance here, guys. And he will go down here. I'll be showing you guys another example here versus a boomkin Druid. We go for a sap here, guys. Premeditation into slice and dash, cheap shot there. Again, I did not have shadow blades here, so we have to go in without shadow dance. Go for a full kidney shot there. He will stun us here, guys. And unfortunately, guys, I did not have my trinket ready, or I would have just gone in for a trinket into a blind. He will try to gain max distance here. He will summon his pets. Absolutely fine though. We're going to go for a smoke bomb here into a recuperation. Sprint back in. Go for a full blind there. He will trinket that blind, guys. Going to go for cloaks of shadows into a vanish into a garrote. He is going to blink, guys. Absolutely fine. We're going to sprint this position. Pop slice and dice. Go for a full kidney shot. Try to pump him down with as much damage as we can with backstabs. He will root us. We vanish that, guys. Go for another garrote. Just applying an immense amount of pressure on him. He is going to try and out heal us. He's going to go into cat form. We pop an evasion because he tried to stun us. He's trying to gain max distance here. We continuously just keep on pumping it down with damage, guys. He has to wait about 25 seconds to get back his starfall and burst. We are going to trinket that. Continuously pump him down with damage. He does blink away, guys. They can blink every 20 seconds. You want to sprint to him. And you guys always want to make sure you have recuperation up at all times. We pop our trinket to try to take him down. And he will go down here, guys. I'll be showing you guys one more example here. So this Druid decided to do something pretty nasty and try to hide his back behind the tree so I do not backstab him. So please, guys, whenever you are dueling, please have duel etiquette and try not to sabotage the game or abuse mechanics. So we're actually going to go in for a growth, guys, into an evasion, into a hemorrhage, and just going in on full bleeds. He does pop Fairy Fire on us. We do pop a Slice and Dice here. He does use Roots, absolutely fine. He will try to go for a stun. Now, one mistake I did make there, guys, was that I did not use Fan of Knives in order to keep him into combat and pump him down with hemorrhage damage. Try to go into charges here, guys. Again, we are just trying to regain control as much as we can. He will try to reset there, absolutely fine. We still have Cloaks of Shadows, Vanish. We are completely fine, guys. He's trying to go for a heal there. We just gained max distance here. He still does have a bleed on him. We're going to go for a Shadow Dance here, trying to pump him down with damage as much as we can. We'll go for a bubble there, guys. And Druids do have something called Symbiosis. Steal another class's ability. And he happened to have a Paladin's bubble, which is pretty insane. We have to Vanish at this point, guys. Gain control. He's trying to gain distance. We try to go for a sap on his Incat form. We luckily do get it. Just waiting for the stun DRs to come off. For a cheap shot into a bleed. He does pop his defensives. Absolutely fine. Go for a full kidney shot there. We have blind if we need it. He will go for a stun there, guys. Absolutely fine. He's trying to burst us down. We do have combat readiness with us at all times, guys. Before kidney shot this end, you do want to pop it. We pop an evasion here for a Slice and Dice. He is now trying to set out our evasion by setting in bear form. Absolutely fine. He will use Roots to try and get away. I'm gonna go for some healing, guys. He still does have a bleed on him. I'm trying to bait him to jump to us. He uses Smoke Bomb. Trying to build up those combo points for a full kidney shot here, guys. Sprint to his location. Go for a full kidney shot there. Unfortunately, guys, it does not land, which is not the greatest. So we are forced to use Shadow Dance into a cheap shot. Continuously just pumping it down with eviscerate damage. Adding as much pressure as we can. We Vanish here, since he still does have his defensives up. Waiting for those DRs to come back up. We go for a bleed, guys. We set in bear form by applying as much pressure as we can. Go for a Rupture there. Being down with hemorrhage. Just waiting for a window of opportunity, guys. He will go for a clone. We have to trinket this. Instantly go for a full kidney shot, guys. And it is pretty much all over. And he will go down here, guys. I'll be showing you guys one final example here. We're going to go for a sap. Premeditation into Slice and Dice. Into a growth, into an evasion. Keep on pumping it down with hemorrhage damage. Go for full bleeds here, guys. We will get rooted. Absolutely fine. We do not have to spend anything in order to get to our target. He has full bleeds, so he cannot get a reset on us, guys. So at this point, we are pretty much going to try and wait out the stun. We use Smoke Bomb, so he comes out of stealth. For a full kidney shot here, guys, he has to trinket that or he's dead. Pump him with as much damage as we can. We go for a growth there. Into a stun. We go for a full blind at this point, guys. We now have a full reset. We just have to wait for those stun DRs to come off. Go for a sap. And we have an insane opener here. We still do have Shadow Blades up. We're going to go for another sap. We're going to go for a cheap shot into a hemorrhage. He will trinket that, guys. We instantly Vanish that. Just waiting for the stun DRs to come off. Again, it is absolutely fine. We go for one more sap. We go for a growth there. Into a hemorrhage. Into a Rupture. Continuously just pumping it down with damage here, guys. He did root us. He's going to try and get a restart. We instantly Vanish that, guys. Go for full stun there. And it is pretty much GG from here, guys. There's really nothing he can do. And it is pretty much all over. Now, the next example is going to be Hunters. Now, when it does come down to Hunters, if you do not have a Hunter flaring out your position, and you can get the opener, guys, the first thing you're going to want to do is remove his traps. Premeditation into Slice and Dice. Into Shadow Blades. Do not use Shadow Dance, guys, because they still have deterrence. Unfortunately, guys, I did not get the last trap, which is the Fire Trap, which does have the ability to push you away and buy the Hunter some time. So you sprint back in, go for a kidney shot there. He will trinket that, guys. At this point, we have to pop our defenses. I pop an evasion here, into recuperate, into combat readiness to start eating damage. We cannot Vanish this early, guys, because we do want to save it for our stuns. He will use his trap. Absolutely fine, guys. We are going to be using Cloaks of Shadows to counter that. He did use an engineering ability there, which is not really fair, but absolutely fine. So at this point, we are just trying to buy time for our stun DRs. He does go for another deterrence. At that point, guys, we just want to Vanish. It is absolutely fine. We do not have to engage him. He still has bleeds. We go for a cheap shot there. We continuously just pump him down with damage. And at that point, we just go for a blind into a recuperate. Absolutely fine. Go for a kidney shot. He does remove that stun, guys. Now we are actually ahead on CDs. which is great. We just keep on pumping down damage. We pop an evasion, continuously just pumping him down with backstabs, guys. Now at this point he does use a final trap here. It's absolutely fine. Even if it does land, we can just trinket that. We go for vanish, cheap shot, and he will go down there, guys. I'll be showing you guys another example here. So he is going to play his position. Now he does have his pet monkey out, and monkeys can actually CC you guys. So we're going to sap the monkey. We're going to come in here, go for a cheap shot, go for a bleed there. Again, do not use Shadow Dance, guys. We go for a full kidney shot there, continuously pumping down with damage. As you can see, the amount of damage we can do without even having Shadow Dance up. Now that he is pretty low, we do use Shadow Dance for another stun. He will finally use his deterrence, but quite late. He'll try to go for a trap. We are going to avoid that, and he will go down here, guys. The next example is going to be Retribution Paladins. So we're going to get a restealth here, go for a sap, go for a cheap shot, into Shadow Blades. Again, do not use Shadow Dance quite early, guys. He will bubble this, guys, which is insane. We just try to gain distance here. Now, when he does bubble, guys, you actually have two options here. Your first option is to either sprint away and try to get a restealth without wasting CDs, which would be optimal, guys. But if you cannot, then I would recommend just vanishing and just completely resetting. Now, we did manage to sprint away, which is amazing. He does use his Hodge on us. We have to trinket that, guys. Go for a full gouge there. Again, just sprinting away, trying to gain as much distance as we can. We do drop a smoke bomb, get a restart, go for a sap there. We now have his bubble, but he still does have his trinket, guys. We go for a cheap shot. We start popping it down with Shadow Dance. To a full kidney shot here. Relentlessly popping it down with damage. Now, I want you guys to notice what I actually do here. In the last 0.5 seconds of kidney shot, I do pop Cloaks to Shadows. Now, you do not want to pop this too early, and you do not want to pop this too late. If you pop this too early, guys, he can tell what you're trying to do and not use his CC. And if you pop it too late, he can CC you. Now, Retribution Paladins do typically play with something called Blinding Light, which disorients you for about 6 seconds, and that can actually get them a lot of HP back, guys. So we're going to be popping Cloaks to Shadows, continuously popping it down with damage. He does use Disorient Light. One thing I did not take into account, guys, was that I was playing with Paralytic Poison and that my stun procced, which did mess up the expectations of Blinding Light. So as you can see there, I did use Cloaks to Shadows, but my poison did proc, which forcibly delayed the Paladin from using his Blind of Light and me using my Cloaks to Shadows prematurely. So he does get that Blinding Light, which is not the greatest, guys. The match was actually supposed to end there, but it is completely fine. I had forgotten that I was playing with Paralytic Poison here. I go for a Garrote. We just pop him down with damage here, guys. He's trying to go for heals. He does get one stun there, guys. Absolutely fine, though. We still have blind. He will trinket that. We use preparation. Go for a cheap shot. Continuously pop him down backstab damage, and he will go down there, guys. I'll be showing you guys another example here. So as usual, premeditation into slice and dice into a cheap shot here. He will trinket that immediately, go for a stun. Now, we are actually going to be setting this, guys. Now, the reason why we're setting this is because he did not use his burst, and he's building up on damage. So it would be a complete waste to trinket absolutely nothing. So at this point, we just pop Recuperation. We now have his trinket. We did not lose anything, guys. It's absolutely fine. We're just waiting for the stun DRs to come off. We drop a smoke bomb. We go for a sap, just waiting for the DRs to come off. He will trinket that, guys. Go for a sap here, trying to buy some time. We do not want to lose Vanish this fast, but unfortunately he did have a bleed on him. We try to gain max distance here. Again, just waiting for the stun DRs to come off. We go for a Vanish. Into a Garrote there, guys. Continuously just pumping it down with damage. Go for a full kidney shot there. Into a Shadow Dance, into a Shadow Blades. Trying to force CDs on him. At that point, we do use Cloaks of Shadows here, guys. We do avoid the stun, which is insane. We keep on pumping it down with damage. He will use Buisness of Protection. We just gain max distance here, guys. You do not have to waste Vanish. Just use Recuperation. Do not go too far away, guys, because we have to come back in and finish him off. We go for Vanish into a Garrote. Keep on pumping it down with damage. Go for a kidney shot there. And he will go down here, guys. I'll be showing you guys another example here. And as to why you do not want to use Shadow Dance and Shadow Blades at the same time. So we open up here with Shadow Dance into a Shadow Blades. He will trinket that. And as you guys can see here, the amount of time it takes me to regain control, my Shadow Dance and Shadow Blades is already running out, which is why I normally tell you guys, please do not open with both Shadow Dance and Shadow Blades. Those are your only 2 kill windows. So he will trinket, he will use his bubble here, guys, and we gain max distance. We instantly just vanish here, guys, waiting for the stun DRs to come out. Now, this is pretty good and pretty bad, due to the fact that he's going to get his second bubble, and we do not have a burst. But regardless, we are going to have to open either way, guys. So we go for a garrote there, continuously pumping down with damage. Go for a rupture there, guys. We're just waiting for the stun DRs to come off. Now, the reason why we didn't wait for the stun DRs to come off, guys, was because by the time we wait for the stun DRs to come off, he would have gotten his second bubble, which we cannot allow. So we continuously just pumping down with damage here, guys. We still have Cloaks of Shadows, have combat readiness up. At this point, we go for a full kidney shot here, guys, trying to take him down. We still do have blind with us, of course. And as I've mentioned before, guys, 0.5 seconds before kidney shot ends, you have to use Cloaks of Shadows to avoid the CC. We avoid the CC there, guys. Full blind, second bubble, so we have to open up pretty early. Continuously just pumping him down with damage here, guys, and he will go down. And that was how to beat every class in Mr. Pandaria as a sub-spec rogue, guys. Hope the video was in any way, shape, or form helpful. Any duels, 1v1s, or world PvP, or even an arena. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.